What's good, people? Steezy back up in this bitch. Sometimes you be wanting two Dominican women at the same time, and at the end of the day, you're left with none. That's a story for a different time, though, man. Let's get to this fucking Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence fight. This is why I say we're living in the era of the best fights. Literally. Doesn't really get any better than this, man. Even if you go back to even like prior to like Ali, prior to like Sugar Ray, prior like way prior to Tyson, all those legends, like before then, like people were pretty shitty boxers. But now I feel like we're up to the point where the boxers, the new up and comers now, they are the elite of the elite. They are the best of the best. And we're gonna see the most legendary fights in our lifetime. The training is getting better. The fighters are getting better. The trainers are getting better. It's just after time, everything. The sport of boxing and the sport of MMA too, just the sport of martial arts in general, is just evolving over time. It's getting a lot better. People are becoming more skillful and stuff like that. So that's why I say we are living in the era of the best fights. And this card. Well, this card too, but this fight is really gonna solidify these times being legendary. What I mean by that is just the best are fighting the best, and we're just gonna see some young legends. Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. I was fucking hyped as soon as this fight was announced months ago. I honestly couldn't really believe that Mikey was gonna move up in weight, move up two weight classes, and fight the fucking best nigga out, Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a fucking monster, bro. If he doesn't knock people out, he stops people. Like, they just quit. They can't no more. This motherfucker's body shots are ridiculous, man. His power is ridiculous. This is one of those fights where I can't really call it. I don't want to call it. But the thing is, too, like, Mikey Garcia, he's 39-0 for a fucking reason. He's a four-time champ for a fucking reason. Bro, just that 39-0 with 30 knockouts. He has more knockouts than Spence has fights. So that's already, you gotta look at that too. I see everybody online is always like, oh, Errol Spence is a bigger guy. He's just gonna walk Mikey down. Like, bro, okay, that is a factor. That is a factor. But overall, on paper, and boxing skill wise, IQ, Mikey Garcia is the better fighter. Now moving up to this weight class, 147, that kind of questions a lot. But I really fuck with Mikey's confidence going up into this fight. He's super confident that he's gonna win the fight. He's not really backing down. He chose this fight. He says he chose this fight for a reason. He sees something. He sees an opportunity for him to win, which, man, it's a tough fucking task. Dude, like, fuck, man. Like, Errol Spence has beat motherfuckers like Kell Brook. Man, like, he stopped fucking people, bro. Lamont Peterson could not go. He could not continue to fight. He was so fucked up he couldn't continue. Like, that's what fucking Spence does to you, man. And like, we've seen Mikey get rocked. We've never seen Errol Spence hit the canvas. We've never really seen him struggling in a fight. But we haven't really seen Mikey Garcia struggle in a fight. I mean, especially his last two fights. He's the way he defeated Broner, that was fucking crazy, man. His Broner fight was actually pretty good. Just tore him apart, ripped him apart, and worked him down. But that's not at 147. So we're really gonna see what two of the best fighters. We're gonna see them go at it, obviously. But I feel like we're really narrowing that lineage of who is the best fighter. These are both undefeated fighters. They've never lost. They've never tasted defeat in their pro boxing careers. I know they lost in the amateurs, but bro, that's why when two undefeated fighters go at it, I really hate predicting a fight. I hate predicting fights in general. I never want to say, oh, this person's gonna fucking win. I used to do that years ago, and the reason I stopped was because every single time I said this person's gonna win, well, not all the time, but they ended up losing a lot of the times. And I just hate jinxing myself. And I've come to a point where I'm more of just a fan. I have favorites, and I want people to win, like deep down, deep down. Fuck, man. Okay, I'll say this: Errol Spence has a lot more to lose, right? He's in a more of a lose-lose situation. Let's say if he doesn't stop Mikey, and it goes to 12 rounds and it's close, people are gonna talk shit about Errol Spence. Oh, he's a bigger guy. He should have walked him down. He should have finished him. Blah blah blah. If he fucking loses, that's even worse because he just got fucking wrecked by some guy that moved up in 2 weight classes and fucking beat him in a fight. So now he's gonna fucking hold his belt. So he's really in a lose-lose situation. Mikey Garcia, on the other hand, he's in a win-win situation. First of all, he already won by getting this fight at 147 with the fucking best, one of the best 147 people out there, Errol Spence. But actually, right now, I will say he is the best 147. Like, who's a better 147 than fucking Errol Spence right now? You could say maybe Terrence Crawford. You could say maybe Keith Thurman. Well, actually, Keith Thurman, statistically, yeah, but that's, if Mikey Garcia wins, that changes a lot of fucking things, man. Like, you know that Errol Spence and fucking and Keith Thurman have that back and forth, you know. Like, Errol Spence really wants to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman wants to fight Errol Spence when the time is right. If Mikey Garcia wins, that fucking kills everything. So Errol Spence is in a lose-lose situation. Mikey Garcia is in a win-win situation. And the only way after this fight we can look at Errol Spence as a true fucking killer in this shit is if he knocks Mikey out or if he stops Mikey. If it goes the distance and it's a close fight, like, that's a bad look for Errol Spence. If it goes the distance and it's a fucking one-sided fucking manslaughter, just, what did he say in the press conference? He says a one-sided massacre, some shit like that. If it is that, then yeah, we can give Errol Spence his respect. But if it's anything less than that, man, if it's anything less than a one-sided fight for Errol Spence, it's a bad look on Errol Spence. They want to say he's a big guy, he's a bigger guy, he's the stronger guy. He should stop Mikey. He should knock him out. He should make him quit. Something. It should be a one-sided fight. Honestly, but I just don't know, man. Like, Mikey's IQ, Mikey's precision. He's very accurate with his shots. He's not weak. He's strong too. He's knocked 30 motherfuckers out. He's definitely not weak. I don't understand why, especially now that he's gonna be pretty much staying at the normal weight he walks around at. He's gonna be strong as shit, especially with his snack training, his strength training that he did at snack. Bro, he's probably gonna be the strongest he's ever been right now. I can guarantee that. And I know Errol Spence has been training his ass off too. So it's like, fuck, man. It's gonna be a crazy fight. I can't wait till this shit happens. After the fight, I'll give a fucking recap. I'm gonna watch the other fights too. I also want to watch fucking Masvidal versus Till, but that's gonna be a little earlier in the day tomorrow. So hopefully I can catch that. I got a lot of shit to do. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm building a fucking race car. For those of you that don't know, I'm trying to work on my car a lot more. I got a Nissan 240 SX. I built a RB26 for it, and just doing like a lot of body work and doing a lot of engine work. So that's gonna occupy a lot of my time. But I will try to watch Darren Till versus Masvidal. Hopefully, give you guys a recap of that. Actually, if I do want to call a fight right now, I'll just say Darren Till is gonna win. I feel like Darren Till should be able to beat Masvidal. But yeah, hopefully I can give you guys a recap of that if I'm able to watch the fight. But I'll definitely give you guys a recap on Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. I'm really looking forward to this fight. This is gonna be one of those fights where my heart's just fucking beating. Whether I'm gonna try to watch at home, but if I go to a bar, regardless, there's gonna be one of those fights where my heart is fucking pounding, like fucking just like it was pounding when I was watching fucking Canelo versus Triple G both times. Just like it was pounding when I was watching fucking Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. That fight had me on my fucking toes. Fucking Khabib versus Conor. Fucking Max Holloway versus Brian Ortega. We are living in the era of the best fucking fights, man. And this is why this is so interesting, bro. We got elite athletes that are fucking inside a ring or a cage and they're trying to kill each other. It's fucking crazy, bro. I feel like the whole world has to watch it. It's just fucking legendary, bro. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow I can give you guys a recap of that, and fucking see you guys then. Peace.